promises too late. Their wings cut lines through the silvered gate. I buried my voice in the field last fall, where the scarecrow listens but says nothing at all. Your name still grows in the cracks of the stone, where the wild seeds bloom and I sleep alone. Ashes in the wheat, prayers in the plow. Time don't bleed, but it bruises somehow. You left in the light between thunder and day, and the earth won't forget, though it gives you away. I wrote you a letter with no paper or pen, just wind through the barn and the cry of a wren. If the stars are a map, they don't show the way. Just remind me what's lost when the sky turns gray. Ashes in the wheat, prayers in the plow. Time don't bleed, but it bruises somehow. You left in the light between thunder and day, and the earth won't forget, though it gives you away. Stay where the fence post leans like me, carved by ghosts, an old pine tree. If silence could sing, it would sound like your name, a low, slow hum in the morning rain. Ashes in the wheat, prayers in the plow. Time don't bleed, but it bruises somehow. You left in the light between thunder and day, and the earth won't forget, though it gives you away. The sun's been setting, the sky's turning gray, but here in your arms I wanna stay. The world outside keeps moving on, but in this moment it feels like dawn. The meadow's quiet, the birds have flown, but we've got all we need right here alone. We don't need the rush, we don't need the sound. In this peace we've truly found. When the day turns blue and the stars come through, I'll be right here, just me and you. With the night so still and the sky so true, we'll find forever when the day turns blue. The fire's crackling, the embers glow. With every spark, our hearts slow. The winds are soft and the moon is bright, as we dance beneath the silver light. No promises to keep, no place to be, just the sound of your breath next to me. The world is fading, but I don't mind, 'cause I'm lost in you and we've got time. When the day turns blue and the stars come through, I'll be right here, just me and you. With the night so still and the sky so true, we'll find forever when the day turns blue. In the quiet and the stars come through, I'll be right here, just me and you. With the night so still and the sky so true, we'll find forever when the day turns blue. When the day turns blue, I'll be here with you. The sun is sinking low behind the hills. Golden light is dancing soft and still. The world fades out with every passing breeze. In this little town where I find my peace. No need for words, just the rhythm of the trees. The silence speaks louder than any melody. Let's leave the noise and follow the flow to where the quiet hearts go, where the stars shine bright and the night is kind, where the simple moments ease your mind. We'll walk together where love can grow, in the places only gentle souls know. We'll find our rest where the rivers flow, in the heart of the world where the quiet hearts go. The crickets sing as the fireflies blink, and the moon's reflection makes the water sing. We don't need much, just a hand to hold, in the quiet places where stories are told. No need for words, just the rhythm of the trees. The silence speaks louder than any melody. Let's leave the noise and follow the flow to where the quiet hearts go, where the stars shine bright and the night is kind, where the simple moments ease your mind. We'll walk together where love can grow, in the places only gentle souls know. We'll find our rest where the rivers flow, in the heart of the world where the quiet hearts go. Let the world keep spinning, we'll take it slow. In the stillness we'll find all we need to know. No need for rushing, no need to race, just a gentle pace in this sacred space, where the stars shine bright and the night is kind, where the simple moments ease your mind. We'll walk together where love can grow, in the places only gentle souls know. We'll find our rest where the rivers flow, in the heart of the world where the quiet hearts go. So let's take our time, let the worries go, and follow the path where the quiet hearts go. I left a note on the mirror, just a line in red. Don't wait up, I'm chasing ghosts that ain't quite dead. With a suitcase full of silence and a sky that wouldn't cry, I burned that small town memory and survive. Now there's smoke behind me, but I ain't looking back. Tired of running circles on a one-way track. I got boots made for distance and a heart tough as stone. I'm done with being almost, now I'm going full grown. He said forever with a crooked little grin, but forever don't mean nothing in a house built out of sin. The preacher shook his head, Mama crossed her chest, but the wind said go, and I knew I'd never rest. Maybe in another life I'd be someone's sweet refrain, but in this one I'm a wild note rolling off a midnight train. Now there's smoke behind me and the ashes know my name. I walk through the fire and I ain't feeling shame. Got thunder in my rear view, lightning in my tone. I'm done with being quiet, now I'm singing full blown. So if you see my shadow on the edge of Route 9, just let her ride, she's doing just fine. Now there's smoke behind me and the ashes know my name. I walk through the fire and I ain't feeling shame. Got thunder in my rear view, lightning in my tone. I'm done with being quiet, now I'm singing full grown. So if you see my shadow on the edge of Route 9, just let her ride, she's doing just She wrote her sorrow on a fallen leaf, pinned it to the sky beyond belief. In the meadow where the clocks don't chime, she danced with ghosts outliving time. A horse made of shadow drank from light. The barn door breathed in silent fright. No map can name the road she made. They bloom at dusk, then softly fade. Where the crows sow stars into the sky, with threads of wind and lullaby. She walks barefoot through the sound of rain, a name unspoken, sweet as pain. You'll find her there, but never near, a dream the earth refused to clear. She wears a coat of cedar bark. Her laughter bends the meadow dark. I saw her stitch a moon from thread and tie it to a word unsaid. The scarecrow bowed as she passed through. The wheat turned silver, not just dew. stars with feathered grace, and night forgets the shape of face. She hums a song too old to claim, but every echo knows her name.
Stars don't set, fed on moonlight, sweat and cigarette. Her breath smelled like burned down barns, and she wore old thunder on both arms. She don't ride roads, she rides regret, with a blade in her boot and a song unmet. You could hear her hum through the gears of dusk, carving her name in the skin of rust. Ash mare galloping through smoke, rips the night like a worn-out joke. She don't stop for love or light, just runs with ghosts till the sky turns white. She kissed like a bruise you don't explain, then vanished in a whisper train. Left me talking to the wind and dust, chewing on dreams that turn to rust. I saw her last by the crooked pine, singing to a star she called mine. She said, boys like you just wait and rot. I was never yours, I was never called. Ash mare breaking every chain, dances barefoot in the rain. If she loves you, you won't know. She'll just ride on while the world burns slow. Ash mare breaking every chain, dances barefoot in the rain. If she loves you, you won't know. She'll just ride on while the world burns slow. Morning breaks, the mist is deep, where the mountain whispers secrets keep. You hold my hand, your touch so warm, while the world is still in the fog's embrace. We're reborn, fog in the mountain's arms, where nothing moves but our hearts so calm. The trees stand tall, the air so sweet, like every step is a place we meet. No rush, no plan, just the peaceful charm, wrapped in fog in the mountain's arms. The wildflowers peek through the gray, like soft colors in a muted display. The river hums a quiet tune as we trace our path
by the light of the moon. Fog in the mountains' arms, where nothing moves but our hearts so calm. The trees stand tall, the air so sweet, like every step is a place we meet. No rush, no plans, just a peaceful charm. Wrapped in fog in the mountains' arms. Let the world stay hidden in the mist. We found our peace in this quiet twist. The fog may rise, but here we stay. In the mountains' arms, we found our way. Fog in the mountains' arms, where love is deep and forever charms. The world can wait, the time is ours. We'll walk this path through endless hours. No need to ask, no need to disarm. Just you and me in the mountains' arms. Between the silent pines and open roads, we walk with hearts too wild to hold. Your whisper rode on a restless breeze, like secrets sung by ancient trees. The sun dipped low behind the hills, where time stood still and the world was still. You took my hand, no need for vows, just two lost souls beneath the clouds. Silent pines and open roads, where love is the wind that never slows. No maps, no chains, no ties that bind. Just you, just me, and the endless sky. The night wrapped us in its velvet cloak, with stars like sparks, the darkness spoke. We chased the dawn on a fleeting trail, a timeless dance, a whispered tale. No promise made, no promise broken, just hearts in silence, softly spoken. Through every mile, through every storm, you are my wild, my quiet form. Silent pines and open roads, where love is the wind that never slows. No maps, no chains, no ties that bind. Just you, just me, and the endless sky. The night wrapped us in its velvet cloak, with stars like sparks, the darkness spoke. No maps, no chains, no ties that bind. Just you, just me, and the endless sky.
In the quiet where the rivers bend, I find the road that has no end. The morning comes with a gentle sigh, like a promise in a lover's eye. The hills are still, the grass is soft, like whispers carried, but not enough. The trees don't speak, but I can feel their secrets in the air, so real. In the quiet of the dawn, where the world is still and time moves on. No words, no need to say, just the glow of love that leads the way. In the stillness we are whole, like the earth beneath our souls. The sky is painted pale and white, a canvas where the stars will hide. And in this place we are unbound, as if our hearts can touch the ground. In the quiet of the dawn, where the world is still and time moves on. No words, no need to say, just the glow of love that leads the way. In the stillness we are whole, like the earth beneath our souls. The wind will carry what we need, no race, no chase, just hearts that bleed. We found the peace we long to find, where love and time are intertwined. In the quiet of the dawn, where the world is still and time moves on. No words, no need to say, just the glow of love that leads the way. In the stillness we are whole, like the earth beneath our souls. In the quiet we are home. Up past the split rail fences, where the thistle dares to grow, lives a man who keeps the hours that the world forgot below. He winds a clock made out of stone, it ticks and crows and rain. Says time don't pass, it circles back, wearing different names. And he hums to the sun when it rises slow, tells the wind which way to blow. He's got jars of thunder on a cedar shelf, and a song he only sings to himself. They say he once danced with the northern lights, traded years for stars and silent nights. The world spins fast, but he walks slow. The man who keeps the hours don't need to go. His roof is made of calendar leaves that fall but never die. He catches echoes in a jar, then throws them to the sky. Children climb to hear his tales of mornings left behind, of a train that only runs for those who've lost their sense of time. And he hums to the sun when it rises slow, tells the wind which way to blow. He's got jars of thunder on a cedar shelf, and a song he only sings to himself. They say he once danced with the northern lights, traded years for stars inside
got jars of thunder on a cedar shelf, and a song he only sings to himself. They say he once danced with the northern lights, traded years for stars and silent nights. The world spins fast, but he walks slow. The man who keeps the hours don't need to go. I asked him once what time it was. He smiled and shook his head. It's always now or never, boy, depends on what you said. So when the clocks all break and the bells don't chime, look up that hill and you might find a man still humming quiet and proud, keeping hours inside the clouds.
There's a lane that no one travels, where the daisies lean in close, and the fence is barely standing, but it holds more peace than most. A faded barn, a rusted mailbox, nothing fancy, nothing loud, just the hum of something honest, far away from any crowd. That's where quiet lives, in the space between the noise, in the soft forgotten corners, not the shiny, not the toys. No silver, no gold, just a field that forgives, and a slow, steady wind. That's where quiet lives. There's a quilt on the old front rocker, made by hands long gone from here, but their love still warms the evening, like a song only hearts can hear. I don't need the world to see me, don't need lights or printed names. Out here I am just a person, and that truth still feels the same. That's where quiet lives, in the stories no one tells, in the dirt beneath your fingers, in the toll of worn church bells. No races, no prize, just a moment that gives room to breathe again. That's where quiet lives. Slows me down, not a GPS or billboard, just a turn outside of town. That's where quiet lives, where the soul lays down its weight, where the clock don't own the morning, and the past don't lock the gate. It's not far, it forgives, and it simply lets me live. In the still, in the give, that's where quiet lives.
Sun peeks slow through the silver mist. You stir beside me, warm and kissed. The kettle sings, the robins wake, and love feels soft like the breath we take. It's morning in the hollow, where time moves like stay with me in the hollow. The world out there can spin and roar, but peace lives past our wooden door. You hum a tune, I play along, two hearts in rhythm, quiet and strong. It's morning in the hollow, where time moves like a lazy swallow. The grass is cool beneath our feet, and every breeze is calm and sweet. No need to chase, no need to follow. Just stay with me in the hollow. We've got wildflowers in our hair and sunlight caught in country air. If joy had a sound, it'd be this side of waking slow beneath this sky. Final, it's morning in the hollow, and I've got nothing more to borrow. You're enough, and this is right, wrapped in stillness, held in light. No dreams beyond, no plans to swallow, just loving you in the hollow. It's late and this letter won't be long. Just a few old lines from a man who's done you wrong. This pen don't write forgiveness, just the truth I held too tight. But I see you in my dreams each lonesome prison night. I carved your name in the wall where the sunlight hits at noon. It's the only place in here that still remembers you. I ain't asking for redemption, I ain't asking you to try. Just wanted you to know I never meant goodbye. The guards all call me quiet, I don't talk much these days, but I still hear your laughter down them Georgia summer ways. I traded freedom for a temper, whiskey for my pride. Now I'd give my last breath just to walk by your side. If mama reads this to you and you don't say a word, tell her I still hum that old song she always heard. The one about the little boy who'd never lose his name, even if his daddy brought a lifetime full of shame. Sunlight hits at noon. It's the only place in here that still remembers you. I ain't asking for redemption, I ain't asking you to try. Just wanted you to know I never meant goodbye. If mama reads this to you and you don't say a word, tell her I still hum that old song she always heard. The one about the little boy who'd never lose his name, even if his daddy brought a lifetime full of shame. I carved father and you're still my son. That I feel older than the wrongs I've done, but I'm still your father and you're still my son. Whistle cried through the iron spine. Ghosts in the coal dust spun a twisted rhyme. Lanterns flicker in a rusted embrace, where saints trade their sins for a crooked grace. I've seen the preacher drink from a cracked chalice, swearing salvation's just a ghost in the palace. His words bleed shadows on the chapel floor, and the broken bells toll forevermore. Ride the midnight gospel on rusted rails, where the sinners drown in forgotten tales. The hymn of the lost, a whispered wail in the echo of steel and the thunder's hail. Stars that never shine, I carve your name in the blackened pine. The smoke curls like a lover's sigh in a hymn that's sung when the night runs dry. Stars that never shine, I carve your name in the blackened pine. The smoke curls like a lover's sigh in a hymn that's sung when the night runs dry. So take my hand through the ash and flame, where the past and the present call your name. The midnight never fails. She came through the cottonwood twilight, her saddle stitched from old church hymns. The wind held its breath just to listen as her boots tapped ghosts on the brim. Her eyes were two lanterns from long closed minds that flickered with stories untold. She spoke like a match being struck in the dark, burning quiet, stubborn and bold. She rode a horse
made of smoke and steam. No rings, no name, no wedding ring. Her trail was a map of things unspoken, and she vanished each dawn in the breath of the old. She sang to the sky in a whisper of ash, wove lullabies into the rain. The hills turned their heads just to watch her pass. Even silence remembered her name. I gave her my flask, she filled it with stars. Told me, don't wait, just feel where you are. She kissed like a story that no one believes, and left like the wind through dry autumn leaves. She rode a horse made of smoke and steam, past the edge where the lost angels sing. If you blink, she's gone, but her echo stays, like a shadow that hums in forgotten highways. I don't ride for glory, don't pray for grace. I ride where even the vultures lose face. Ain't no trail behind me, just broken sky, and the sound of a man too stubborn to die. I've seen love rot, seen hope turn gray, buried my soul where the outlaws stay. I don't sleep, I just close my eyes and dream in screams that never die. I live where the silence bites, where day don't come and wrong feels right. Ain't no preacher found me yet, ain't no sin I still regret. This ain't lonely, it's exile's price. I live where the silence bites. Don't send no letter, don't draw no map. I ain't coming back, and that's a fact. I drank from the river where shadows weep. I made my peace where angels don't sleep. I live where the silence bites, where ghosts ride free and hearts take flight. Don't need your light, don't need your prayers. I've built my home on vacant stairs. This ain't sorrow, it's my rights. I live where the silence bites. You run from pain, I built a throne out here where a man stands all alone. You call it madness, I call it peace, out past mercy where the voices cease. I live where the silence bites, where names don't stick and wrong feels right. No cross, no stone, no last goodbye. Just me and the truth that never lies. This ain't lonely, it's my life. I live where the silence bites. burnt roads where no flowers grow carried the weight of a heart made of stone. No soft words, no gentle tone, just echoes of a man alone. The night's my bed, the wind my friend, no hand to hold, no hand to mend. I broke the chains, I lost the throne, left nothing but these broken bones. Burnt roads and broken bones, a life that's carved in silent tones. No light to guide, no place to call home, just burnt roads and broken bones. I don't pray for peace, don't seek remorse, just keep on riding this lonely course. Fallen angels, don't hear my moan, I'm just a ghost with burnt roads and broken bones. Burnt roads and broken bones, a life that's carved in silent tones. No light to guide, no place to call home, just burnt roads and broken bones. Raise a glass to the ones alone, riding down those burnt roads and broken bones. Burnt roads and broken bones, a life that's carved in silent tones. No light to guide, no place to call home, just burnt roads and broken bones. So raise a glass to the ones alone, riding down those burnt roads and broken bones. You planted silence in rows last May, where apples once fell in the cool of day. Now crows sit watching from every tree, guarding the ghosts that won't let me be. You left your boots by the well-worn gate, said nothing grows where we cultivate hate. But I still water the earth with wine, hoping the roots remember your spine. Crows at the orchard calling your name, black-feathered sermons and morning rain. I traded my gun for a bag of seeds, trying to grow what forgiveness needs. And if they bloom, maybe you'll believe. I never meant to let you leave. The barn is hollow, the air holds dust, every nail a reminder of broken trust. But I hear your laugh in the wooden beams, like wind through the ribs of forgotten dreams. There's a scarecrow wearing your old coat, stuffed with verses I never wrote. And the crows don't fear it, they perch with grace, like they know this place was never just a place. Final crows at the orchard never took flight, waiting for day to forgive the night. And I saw with hands that once knew war, whiskey burns in a glass half full. Thorn bushes scrape where the nights are dull. Lost letters folded in a rusted tin. Stories of strangers who never been. Whiskey and thorn, they sting the same, bitter and sharp, but calling my name. I chase the ghost that never was gone, dancing alone with whiskey and thorn. Whiskey and thorn, they sting the same, bitter and sharp, but calling my name. I chase the ghost that never was gone, dancing alone with whiskey and thorn. Dust on the saddle, moon on the rise. Silence is loud where the crow flies. I swear I heard her laugh in the storm, fading away with whiskey and thorn. Whiskey and thorn, don't let me fall. Hold me tight when the night's too tall. If I'm lost by the light of the dawn, find me still with whiskey and thorn. Whiskey and thorn, don't let me fall. Hold me tight when the night's too tall. If I'm lost by the light of the dawn, find me still with whiskey and thorn. Whiskey and thorn, don't let me fall. Hold me tight when the night's too tall. If I'm lost by the light of the dawn, find me still with whiskey and thorn. The night drips slow like spilled whiskey. Lanterns flicker, shadows whisper. I chase the flame but never catch a ghost that laughs behind the latch. Whiskey and lanterns lost in the breeze. Stories unravel beneath these trees. I raise my glass to the silent sky, where echoes live but never die. Boots on gravel, broken and worn. Hearts like bottles, cracked and torn. I speak to stars that don't reply, just whiskey dreams and a lonesome sigh. Whiskey and lanterns lost in the breeze. Stories unravel beneath these trees. I raise my glass to the silent sky, where echoes live but never die. The road's a song I can't forget, every step a silhouette. Final tale songers fade to gray, but I'll be chasing them anyway, till dawn breaks cold and sets me free
in whiskey nights and memory. Whiskey and lanterns lost in the breeze. Stories unravel beneath these trees. I raise my glass to the silent sky, where echoes live but never die. Where echoes live but never die.
They found her spoon beneath the ash, wrapped in a braid of moss and thread. The soil was soft, but smelled like brass, like names the rain had long since bled. She cooked for ghosts, or so they say, in pots that hummed when dusk fell slow. No fire, no meat, just shadows wait, and seeds that never chose to grow. There's salt in the loam and rust in the wheat. The harvest hums hymns that no tongue repeats. We sow with our hands, we reap with our bones. Some fields forget you, some make you their own. The fence was built from violin wood, each post a song that lost its tune. The cattle walked in single file to drink beneath a bloodless moon. You won't find maps to take you there. The path is drawn in mold and air. Follow the hush where insects kneel, where silence teaches soil to feel. Find all there's salt in the loam and stories in stone. We plant our dead like borrowed poems. They rise not loud, but deep and slow, and bloom in ways we'll never know. Shadows stretch across the wooden rails. The laundry sways like silent sails. The whistle of a distant train fades into the fields again. Drift slow above the pines. The day dissolves in amber lights. Mama's voice floats through the screen, soft as cotton, sharp and clean. There's smoke on the still and hush in the air, the kind of calm you never dare to chase or hold. Just let it be, like skipping stones on memory.
by the old back door. I see my youth in 'em once more. Fireflies rise like whispered prayers. No need for answers, not out there yet. No silver, no gold, just the glow of the land and the hum of the earth in the palm of your hand. You don't need roads when you've got roots and songs that bloom in worn-out boots. There's smoke on the still and grace in the grain, peace in the rust and joy in the rain. Evening slips on like a coat that fits true, worn at the edges but stitched through with you. And here I stay and always will, where hearts grow quiet and the world stands still. Just smoke on the still and nothing to kill but the noise I left behind on the hill.